Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is How Can I Achieve My Goal? But before we get into this, I just want to say, if you guys like this reading, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you can be notified of when I upload. And definitely leave me a comment down below. I will also be putting timestamps down below. Alright, so let's get into it. Pile number 1 is represented by a piece of pyrite. Pile number 2 is represented by a piece of yellow jade. Kind of reminds me of a Werther's original. No, I'm not a 90-year-old grandma, but yes, I love Werther's original. So maybe I am a 90-year-old grandma, and my body hasn't caught up with my soul and my candy preferences yet. Pile number 3 is represented by a superb druzy. Hopefully you find it as superb as I find you. And pile number 4 is represented by the gorgeous gypsum rosette, also known as a desert rose. So go ahead and resonate on which pile is right for you. And if you need a moment, go ahead and pause that video. And let's get started. All right. Pile number 1. Let's see, my gorgeous pyrite people. Let's see how you can achieve your goal. Wow. I'm having a hard time talking. We have the 8 of Swords saying you need to get out of a situation in which you are being either victimized, or you're feeling like you're being victimized, or you're being hurt in some way, shape, or form, and feeling like you cannot speak up about this hurt, about this injustice. We have the 5 of Swords saying that be careful how you speak up, because victory may come, but at what cost? Your words could be very cutting to someone, so watch how you address people, watch how you speak to them. And I try to always treat people the way I would want someone to treat me in that situation. If I had done someone wrong, how would I want someone to treat me? Like, obviously, I wouldn't want to get away scot-free with whatever I had done wrong, but how would I want them to treat me? How would I want them to talk to me? Would I want them to address me as, like, a person or as a subhuman? And this kind of maybe warning about that, but I see more of you I see have had something happen to you, and you've been victorious over it. Yeah, it cut you, yeah, it hurt you, but you got out of it, and you've been victorious over it. And that is definitely a step on your way to get to where you want to go. And I'm so proud of you, gorgeous. I am so proud of you for going through this and having the strength enough to be victorious and get out of that situation. Whether the situation is someone actually hurting you and imposing their will upon you, or keeping you trapped or holding you down in some way, shape, or form, or this is you doing this to yourself, getting out of there, being victorious, cutting those bindings away from yourself. Yeah, you may cut your wrist, but getting out of there can be, you may cut your wrist or your hand getting the bindings off, but getting out of there is far more to your benefit. You did a good thing, and I'm proud of you. It's hard to do that thing. Which brings you to the 6 of Swords, a card of healing, a card of moving forward into better things, better days, more playful times, happier moments. Oh, thank goodness. I love seeing this here. We have the 4 of Pentacles telling you hang in there, hold on. Hold on to your dreams, hold on to your desires. Something is coming. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so can the 4 of Pentacles. Or the Queen of Pentacles can be someone offering you a solid financial something. A new job, someone offering to rent a room from you, and you maybe not realizing that they're not even thinking about doing that before and going, hey, I kind of need that money, and that would work out great because nobody's really doing anything in that room anyway. It's just collecting dust. Something like that. But you're progressing from the Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, so things are getting better. And then we have the Star card saying this is all being divinely guided, that you have a destiny that you are in the midst of fulfilling, that life is putting you in the path to where you're supposed to go for a reason. All right. So how do you get to where you want to go? Well, the first thing you need to do, if you haven't already, is break free from whatever situation this is that has you feeling trapped. This could be a job that's not good enough for you, you know, like working at McDonald's, but you have a PhD in engineering. You're kind of breaking free from that. And it is going to be a victory for you. It is going to be very healing for you. Hang in there financially. Do as much as you can budget-wise to save whatever money you can. Even if you're only able to save like 5 cents a day, eventually that 5 cents a day adds up. And I see you, like, you're moving forward into something more solid financially, and it is being divinely guided. So the first thing you need to do is get out of this situation, whatever this is that has you feeling trapped or feeling like you're being victimized or hurt in some way. And I'm not trying to lessen the, you know, and what you're going through when I say feeling like you're being victimized. You may very well be being victimized. If you are, I do have links in the description box below. I want you to check out that information. A lot of the links, they have like just a bunch of letters for the address bar, and when you go to it, it's like women's health stuff or something like that, so that if someone is hurting you and they are checking your internet history, they won't see that. And I don't feel like all of you need that message, but some of you needed to hear that. So check out those links, please. Get yourself some help. Because once you break free from this painful situation, yeah, there may be some hurt in breaking free. There may be some difficulty in breaking free. But I want you to seek help from a therapist. I want you, if you need to go to the police, go to the police. But most importantly, I want you to seek help from a therapist, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, someone who will sit and listen and help you to heal. Hang in there, gorgeous. Things are going to be more solid for you. Things are going to be better for you. Things are going to grow for you because it's divinely guided for that to happen. You are meant to be something greater and better than you are now. And you know that, and you've always known that. But sometimes you doubt yourself, so stop doubting yourself. Start healing. This past pain, this isn't you anymore. This is you. Look at you. Look at how beautiful you are. Look at how solid you are. Look at how wise and gorgeous and just amazing and successful and intelligent and wonderful you are. Whether you are a man or a woman, this energy is you. This energy of caring, loving, nurturing, of guiding, healing, giving. This is you. And you are beautiful or handsome, but you're amazing. Your soul is amazing. And you will have all the things that you deserve, loves, because you deserve it, because you're putting the work in, because you managed to get out of this pain, to get out of this horror, to get out of this awful moment, time, feeling, place, relationship, job, whatever this is that has you feeling bound and gagged and stuck around in a prison or a box, whatever this is that has you feeling like you cannot speak, you cannot move, you cannot talk, you cannot reveal anything to anyone, and you don't know who you are, and where you're going, or what's around you. That terror, that fear, you do not deserve that. Nobody deserves that. Well, some people. but that's not for me to say. But you don't deserve this pain. So I don't see this as the victory at what cost. I see this more as victory over something that hurt you, because it leads you to a healing place. You go from being like, looks even same hair. You go from being stuck, trapped, feeling like a victim, to breaking free from that, being victorious, to healing. Hang in there. This is going to translate into the material world for you. Follow your intuition, follow your gut, follow your guidance, follow your hunches, listen to your dreams, and pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what you feel is right for you, lovelies. Because you're going to get to where you want to go. Just keep putting one foot forward. The path may be hard at first. It may be painful. And you may need to, this healing, this can sometimes just be, you need to go into the bathroom and howl and wail and sob and cry that pain out until you're done with it and you're not holding on to it anymore and it's not torturing you or hurting you anymore. This can be the cards just telling you, hang in there. You are a beautiful, wonderful, amazing person, and what you are creating is going to lead to greatness because you are greatness. So remember this pain, and when you get to this greatness area, remember to treat others who may be in similar pain the way, with the loving care, and you do here with this Queen of Pentacles, with the loving care that you wish you would have been treated with. And that is what I have for you, my gorgeous pyrite people. How do you achieve your goal? Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, because you're going to get there. The star card says you're destined to. There's no choice in this. This is meant for you, lovelies. And so you will have it. And that is what I have for you, my beautiful pyrite people. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope great things come your way. Bye, guys. All right, pile number 2. My lovely yellow jade folk. I promise I will try not to put this in my mouth and crunch down on it like a Werther's original. And no, I really don't crunch down on Werther's originals. I like my teeth where they are, and if I tried, I'd probably break them out of my head. All right, we have the 9 of Wands, saying that you've kind of been a little bit guarded about something. There could be a project at work that you have to kind of keep quiet. There could be a relationship that you have to kind of keep quiet. You could just be feeling hurt about something that occurred and not be speaking up about it, feeling a little defensive. This is someone going into the fridge at work, pulling out your sandwich, eating it in front of you, and asking if, and not even saying, like, can I get you anything or anything like that. And this is you going, should I point out it's my sandwich? No, I'll hold that in. I'll hold that in and whatever. I don't want any trouble. And this is you cutting out that I'll hold that in. This is you using your words to say, hey, dude, that's my lunch. Why are you eating it? And it may not be a lunch analogy. It's just what kind of came to mind. We have the Judgment card here saying that there is something from your past that is not finished, that is kind of coming back into light, into life again. This could be someone from your past contacting you. This could be an air sign or a fire sign from your past. Leo, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Chariot here, so it could be a Cancer, but this is a message coming in quickly. We have the Two of Swords saying a decision needs to be made. And the Six of Wands saying that someone is going to be getting the recognition they deserve, or they're choosing to recognize that they're going after their passion. All right, so how do you achieve your goal? my gorgeous yellow jade, buttery, caramelly, lovely Werther's people. Because, yeah, sorry. I kind of feel like some of you have someone in your life who is really judgmental of you, and it puts you on edge. You don't really like this person. You don't even know why you keep talking to them. They put you on edge. They make you feel guarded all the time. Their words are cutting, and they just keep coming back. And the Chariot has you moving forward and making the choice to recognize that you deserve better than them. But better than them. Recognize that you deserve better than that. This has you talking to your boss and saying, look, this isn't cool. I don't like being made fun of. I don't like them saying this about me. And this is your boss going, I had no idea they were doing this. I am so sorry. You outperformed them 3-1. Absolutely. If they're causing a problem, I'll happily bring them in here. I'll happily fire them or whatever it is. This could also be you feeling wounded about someone you cut out of your life, but they're coming back with a message for you that is going to allow you to sit in a place victoriously and bring a choice that you need to sort of figure out. But this choice brings you recognition. It's something you're passionate about. It's something that you enjoy. And it's something good. Some of you, what can you do to achieve your goal? Some of you need to cut out being so wounded and guarded. Some of you have been hurt in the past, but this isn't the past. This is the present. The past is not coming back. There will be a message or some victory or some travel coming your way, which causes you to make a choice that has you shining. Like, shine bright like a diamond, my lovelies, because whatever this is, whatever your outcome is, recognize. You're going to be amazing. So again, some of you have to cut out feeling sort of like I just want to almost say like a cold shoulder energy. Like when you meet new people, you're sort of standoffish. This is you cutting that out so that you're able to attack not attack the customers, obviously, but you know what I mean. Attack the meetings with the clients, with the customers, with more success, with more panache, with allowing you to have victory, allowing you to shine, allowing you to, be the star that you are. This is beautiful, guys. Others of you, there is someone that you need to cut out. Someone who makes you feel like you're constantly being judged. Someone who makes you feel like you're less than. Someone whose words are always cutting and painful to you every time they come around. And this is you saying, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't need you in my life. I've got people who care about me, who treat me better than you do. I have the success I need. I'm making the choice to hang out with the people who don't make me feel like crap. The people who recognize that I am a lovely, wonderful being and will help me and not hurt me. And I'm not saying hanging around with yes men. I'm saying hanging around with someone who will look at you and say, what you're doing there is wrong. I don't agree with it. I love you, but I don't agree with it. Because those are the kind of people we need in our lives. Because those are the kind of people that can give us a different viewpoint. That can help us make choices that are difficult. For some of you, you're feeling a little guarded about something from your past. Because we have the Judgment card here. You're going to have to cut that feeling guarded out. There is victory for you, but you have a choice you're going to have to make. And this choice will not only bring victory, but it'll bring like outright success, spotlight, everybody applauding, nice job kind of feeling. So what do you have to do to get there? Just kind of Be aware if you're being a little too cold, a little too standoffish. Be aware if anybody's being mean to you. Cut them out. Don't talk to them. Don't deal with them. You don't have to. There is nothing in this world that says that you have to deal with anybody who is treating you like shit or making you feel like shit. And if you're at work and some coworker is making you feel like crap, I want you to go to your human resources department. I want you to go to your boss and I want you to say something, because nobody deserves to feel like crap on the job. Nobody deserves to feel like they're being bullied, especially not you, gorgeous, because you are amazing. Anyway, what do you have to do to get to where you want to go? Be very careful about your choices and your judgments. Cut out the things that are hurting you or making you feel guarded, and know that you are going to shine in the end of this. Just have some faith, have some hope. You're going to be okay. Make the right choices that feel right to you through your gut, through your intuition. And that is what I have for you, my lovely yellow jade folk, my beautiful Werther's original people. I love you so much, and thank you for putting up with my craziness. I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, pile number 3. My superb Druzy people. Let us see what you need to do to achieve your goal. We have the 10 of Wands. This is you putting down a burden, letting go of something that makes you feel burdened, telling someone the truth about something that has been bothering you for a while, saying, no, I'm not going to keep going on this project, and you take all the credit. If it's work related, if it's home related, this is you going, look, I work full time too. You can help me do the dishes and the laundry. Something like that. The 5 of Pentacles has you feeling a lack. And I say something like that because the 10 of Wands is a minor arcana card, so it's not anything major. So that's why I say, like, you know, this is kind of like, okay, I've been doing all the laundry, I've been doing all the dishes, I've been cleaning the entire house by myself, taking care of the kids by myself, and working a full-time job. Surely you can contribute a little bit around the house. And, you know, you telling them, I'm feeling it a lack. I'm feeling like I'm empty. I don't have any more to give. And their response is to help temper this situation, to bring balance into this situation and say, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I'll do my best to help out, so long as you don't come at them about it. But I don't see you coming at them about it. I see you coming at them kindly and, you know, building a solid foundation for the future, which is a good thing. This balance in 3 of Pentacles here is beautiful energy. We have the Queen of Cups. This leads to you feeling more loved and being more loving, which is, of course, a beautiful thing. And then we have the 4 of Swords. Oh, sorry, my fingers are numb today. The 4 of Swords is a card of rest, of relaxation, of getting to take a vacation. This can also be a card, if you have an autoimmune disease, telling you to, well, remember your spoons and always keep a spare spoon handy. If you don't know that, I will include, this is me making a note, include Spoon Theory link. And it just basically says this is you kind of realizing how to temper your energy, how to work your energy, learning how to, when you need to rest, when you need to work, when you have enough in you to be loving and kind, and when you need to take some time out for yourself so you can cry. If you're a mom, you'll know what I mean. You know, we all have moments where we have to sit down, and very few people talk about these moments, but we all have moments in parenting where we feel extremely overwhelmed. So we have our kids in a safe place, in their playroom or in their crib, and we go sit somewhere and just cry it out, get it out, let it all go, and if you can, take a nap. If you can, take a bath. and just kind of slowly let your feelings come back to a more even keel so that you can build something with the kids. So that you're more the loving, kind, caring mom, and you're able to take a little bit of rest because you're able to sort of direct them instead of do the work for them. For some of you, the way to get to where you want to go is there is a burden that you're needing to put down that has put you in lack. This could be a gambling problem, a drinking problem. This could be lending money to a relative all the time. This can be paying for somebody else's bills all the time when you're not supposed to, and it's putting you in a lack. And this has you balancing yourself and moving forward to create something solid with somebody else in a way that provides for a more loving and restful environment for everybody. This is that, like, oh, I know what I could do to bring balance and peace into my life. I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly how I can make this work. And I love it. I love it for you. And I want it for you, gorgeous, because you totally deserve that. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do to achieve your goal? There is a burden that's been putting you at a lack, and you need to figure out what to do with that. You kind of have to balance your emotions and look at this from a solid place. Hold on one sec. From building from a solid place or building something solid with somebody else that provides for a loving atmosphere that allows you to have some time to rest. How do you achieve your goal? This temperance is key. Temperance is 100% key for you guys to achieving this goal. This is, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. This is you going, yes, okay, so my roof is leaking, but I have a roof, I have a house, I have food in my belly, I have clothes on my back, I have, I could take care of the creatures and the people in my care. Things are okay. This is, okay, yeah, I got a parking ticket, but I have a car and I have a job and I can pay for that parking ticket. This is sort of taking a moment to step away from this sort of almost negative thought space or negative. You've had so much negative energy coming your way that you've been bearing for so long. This is like all of that clearing out and you going, no more. I want no more. If you are into saging, you may want to sage your area, your house, your yard, your workspace, stuff like that. If you're worried about saging your workspace, you can always ask your boss if they don't mind if you burn a little incense at your desk. They have sage incense you can use that will help clear that negative energy as well if you do that sort of thing. But when you temper yourself, you immediately work together with someone to create a more loving, restful environment. And it's beautiful, and I love it, and I want that for you. So what do you need to do to achieve your goal? You need to temper yourself. You need to somehow temper the good and the bad in your life so that you're able to create a solid foundation of growth. And it may be difficult, and it may be hard to let this burden go. But if this burden, whatever this is, has been making you feel this lack, you don't deserve that. You deserve better than this. And you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to get this loving environment that allows for more rest. You're going to get this solid growth and financial success. And I'm happy for you because you deserve it. So make sure you take time out to temper yourself, temper your emotions, step back. For those, hold on one second, for those who are artists, authors, other creatives, this is you taking a step back and looking at your work with an objective eye. This is you talking to an editor, and instead of going, are you kidding me? No, I'll never change that. Looking at it and going, they're right. It's better that way. And that leading you to the success that you deserve. So I'm really proud of you. It is not easy to make those changes, and you're going to do it, and you're going to do awesome. And I want you to be proud of yourselves, gorgeous. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. All right. Pile number 4, my beautiful gypsum rosette folk, my lovely desert roses, let us see what you need to do to achieve your goal. We have the Fool in reverse. The Fool this way is jumping in, having faith, trusting, just moving forward, knowing that you know where you're going. In reverse, the Fool cautions about jumping in. Why can I not say reverse today? In reverse, the Fool talks about being very careful and doing the work necessary, reading what you need to read about the company, finding out everything you need to find out about the job, about the person that you're going to go see, about the thing you're going to go do before you go and do it, so that you are not misinformed. And that's a really good energy. A lot of people get scared seeing the Fool upside down. I see the Fool, sorry for knocking the camera. I see the Fool upside down as a good thing, a good energy. We have the Hermit card here saying that you're seeking that guidance. You're seeking that wisdom. That is awesome. Seeking wisdom will definitely help you get to where you want to go. We have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess is here telling you to pay attention to your intuition. Listen to what your gut says. Let your intuition guide you. Let your dreams guide you. And know that your dreams and your intuition is your subconscious having a conversation with your conscious mind and giving over information. If there's someone you don't trust, there is something that your subconscious mind probably picked up about that person that your conscious mind quite hasn't figured out yet why they don't trust them. Listen to your gut. The Knight of Swords has you moving forward in defense of someone, or someone moving forward in defense of you. The Knight of Swords is the one I like to call my White Knight, my savior card. This is a card of helping people. So I kind of feel like there's a situation you're being very careful about. You're moving forward very carefully, learning everything you can, talking to people who are wiser than you, getting all of the information that you can before you move in to help someone that you love. This is the Lover's card. This could be someone you love or something you love. This could be a project that you love. This could be a person that you love. This could be you working on loving yourself. I'm going to get all the cards out and we'll see what we got. Oh dear. The Two of Cups is coming. That is awesome. I love when the Two of Cups comes in. Thought it was a different card. I'm so glad it was the Two of Cups. All right, so what do you need to do to achieve your goal? You need to do some research in some area of this. Before you can move forward and help someone, you need to talk to them or listen to your gut about them before you move forward to help them. It could be that your love is kind of clouding your judgment right now. For others of you, this is not just jumping into a situation. This is you getting time, taking the time to get to know someone, get to know who they are inside and out. Know them so well that you'll stand up for them, that you'll be beside them, that you'll fight beside them. Someone that you love, someone you see as your twin flame. What do you need to do to get to where you want to go? How do you achieve your goal? You need to do some work on your shadow side loves. You need to take care of your pain and let your anger and your frustration and the bad things that have happened in your life find some healing. You need to talk to someone who is a wise person, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a counselor, a pastor, a priestess, if you are in a green religion. But you need to find help from someone. Because, and I'm not saying, don't, and by the way, this is me telling you right now, never do a love spell. I'm sure any witch you talk to will tell you that. Never do a love spell, because you never know how it'll react and you never know how long it'll last. So be very careful. Also, think about it this way. There are some spells that require you wrapping something around a rock and burying it, and if you wind up moving houses 20 years later and don't remember where you buried the thing, you can't break the spell. Or maybe you can. I don't know. I know nothing about spell work. I'm just saying be very careful what energy you put out into the universe, because it does come back to you. But I'm wasting my breath with you guys, because you already know that, because you're amazing people, because you're full of love and light, and this is such beautiful, loving, caring, amazing, intelligent energy. And that's why I say I'm wasting my breath, because you guys already know that. I didn't need to say any of that. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did, and it wasn't for you. It was for somebody else. But there's something you need to learn before moving forward. There's something you need to... I almost feel like there's a hidden something that you need to find out. A hidden mystery that you need to find out before you leap to someone's defense. You may love this person, they may be your twin flame, but you need to do some research into this thing before you jump into their defense. Just because you love them doesn't mean that they're not necessarily in the wrong. You know, we've seen relationships where, you know, people do bad things, but it doesn't mean that they don't love their partner. People, you know, rob a bank, but that doesn't mean they don't love their wife. It just means they did a bad thing. I don't see any bank robbery or anything like that here. I'm just trying to put a example. Thanks, Mercury. Love when you go retrograde on me. What do you need to do to achieve your goal? You guys need to move forward into something armed with knowledge and wisdom about what's happening. You need to trust your intuition moving forward, and don't just jump forward in defense of somebody or something, an idea or something like that, without looking at it fully. A quick example of that is people who are thinking that defund the police means to break up and get rid of the police altogether, when really what it means is getting rid of their military budget, getting rid of the SWAT vehicles and stuff like that, and taking like the suicide calls away from the police and putting those on a social work staff, giving more money to social workers instead of the police. So it's not about taking money away from the police. It's about redistributing everything so that the police can worry about policing and not have to worry about, did this woman's child eat today? That should never, ever be a police officer's problem. And it fills my heart with joy when I see those videos of the police officers, you know, taking kids grocery shopping so that they can have food in the house because the parents aren't ever around, always working or what have you. But it shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't live in a society where there are people who have billion-dollar jets and billion-dollar boats, and there are kids starving. The police shouldn't have to worry about those kids starving. That should be on social workers, and social workers should have more money so that we have more social workers so we can actually deal with these cases properly and we don't put abused kids into an already overloaded system. And I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm very passionate about this. This is something that is very important to me, and I'm sorry if you don't feel the same way, and I'm sorry if I offended you. I do not mean to offend anybody with my views. These are just my views and how I see things. And if you see things differently, I would love for you to let me know down below in a polite way, because, you know, you never understand what people are going through until you stop and ask them. So I would love to hear your side. And I promise I will not be mean. I will not be rude. I will not make horrible comments. I will just listen. So yeah, you need to seek some wisdom. You might need to go inside yourself, and some of you need to realize that this is your soulmate. This is your twin flame. Some of you are saying, nah, this is just some girl or just some guy. But no, this is your twin flame. And some of you, the thing you need to do to get to where you want to go, which is happiness, a good relationship, your soulmate, is to realize this is your soulmate. And you'll know, because trust your intuition. The signs are there. There's someone that, even if they bother you, even if they annoy you, if somebody else were to say something nasty, you would be the first one taking up a sword and defending them. So I am sorry if I talked your ear off. I'm sorry if I rambled again. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. It was never my intent to offend. I am awfully tired and not feeling well, and it's not an excuse. So again, I will apologize if there is anything offensive in here. For those of you wondering what cards we used the Mermaid Tarot by Leeza, Robertson, and Julie Dillon. Highly recommend these cards. They're absolutely beautiful. And I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. You beautiful Gypsum Rosette folk. You beautiful people. I want to thank you. And again, I apologize if anybody was offended by anything I said. Anything I ever do, I try to mean with love and care. And I'm sorry.